does he get those wonderful toys?
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that I actually used to make this figure. All the stuff you can get at Walmart, you guys. This is what I got. So, I got Apple Barrel English Ivy Green. It was like 50 cents or something. It was the exact same color as the actual Chief figure before I, painted it and stuff. So this was its actual color here. It's like that olive greenish look. So I thought it was perfect, and it was. So I just touched up some spots there. And then when I sanded it with sandpaper, it made that like foresty green look. So it looked really, really good. So I was very happy with how it turned out. Metallic sequin black, so I got that there. Also from Folk Flirt, I got metallic sterling silver. So this was for all the scuff marks and stuff. It worked out perfectly. I think these were like $2, the Folk Flirt brand, but awesome stuff. Again, at Walmart. These were $1. This is what I used to like do the touch-ups and stuff and go over with a dry brush. I bought, these were $1, so whenever I just was done using one, I threw it away because they were dry and all crappy. But I didn't wet the brush at all. I just used it dry. It made all the difference, you guys. Now, I couldn't find a plastic primer, like a see-through plastic primer. So I just used what I did for the finish. I used that same Color Master Clear Gloss Crystal Finisher. So I got that at Walmart. You can see it's clear because of the top there. Don't make the same mistake and be like, oh, primer. Oh, it's white. It should be clear. No, that's white. That was stupid. I did a stupid. 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 Sprayed the figure before I started painting with this. And this made all the colors pop and look really, really nice. Painted on top of that. And then when it was all said and done and I was happy with it, that's what I just did before I started doing this. I gloss painted him. Clearly. With Color Masters Matte Black paint and primer, I taped up Chief, went over all the black parts with this. Did a couple coats, let them dry outside in the sun for over an hour. Now, for the visor, you guys, I couldn't find a translucent orange at Walmart, and I didn't want to drive another 20 minutes to go to Menards. I went and picked up, I found these two, and I was like, you know what, Mo, kind of make it yourself. Gloss Marigold, Gloss Real Orange. So I got the gloss stuff just to make it more shiny. Shiny. Yeah, so I sprayed a coat of the yellow, I sprayed a coat of the orange, sprayed another coat of the yellow, and then another coat of the orange. But then what I got, you guys, is those Clorox like wipes or whatever that that are used for like wiping down the counters and stuff. I just got one of those, and I had my gloves on, and I just kind of wiped and kind of meshed those two colors together by circular motion. But yeah, I just wiped that in there and kind of got that visor look I was looking for, and it turned out really, really well. Now, I did get one of these sponges here, and the reason why is I got a black shoe polish. It was that kiwi stuff. You can find it. I don't have it anymore because I threw the can like a dum-dum. But it's kiwi black shoe polish. You can find it in Walmart right by where all the shoes are and the shoelaces and all that stuff. It was like $3, $4. Now, Cosplay Chris used liquid kiwi shoe polish, but I couldn't find any of that, so I was like, well, we're going old school. So I bought the can, which took me forever to open because I didn't realize all you had to do was just twist a little thing and it pops right open. Not quite ripe yet. After that, I kind of just, used my hands. I got really dirty, and I just started rubbing that shoe polish all over the figure. All over that guy. Right in his crotch, everywhere. His nip. I got that guy completely covered in black shoe polish. And then I let him dry out in the sun for over an hour. I'd say about an hour and a half, because, now, they say let them dry out there for like an hour. I want a little longer just because I was using the actual shoe polish, not the liquid kind. So I just wanted to really, really kind of stick on there. And it did the job great, but I was like, oh man, I made them all black. So that's where the sponge comes in. You kind of wipe off the excess with some warm water. So I did that. The whole sink was just black. I had to clean that sucker out. Yeah, this is really, really messy, you guys. But it did the job. It made all the like indents and the armor and the detail really show up, and stuff that you really couldn't tell, so that showed up after you clean it all. Then what I did, I just went over a little more with my my English Ivy Green from Walmart, the apple barrel stuff that's 50 cents. To kind of like get the green to come back and show, and then you can see all the parts of the black shoe polish on there. I just sanded quite a bit to get like that color back that I wanted. Now, Some parts I did sand a bit too much, and this is where I got that cool idea is, I decided to get this thing again. I filled it up with scorching hot water, dumped it in the mud outside, and I started rubbing some mud over the figure. And then with sanding, the shoe polish, kind of touching it up where I thought it was needed. I just explore and make it how you want it to be, because you're your own critic, you guys, and that's how I did it, you know? So, and it turned out exactly how I wanted this guy to turn out. Thank you for watching my video. If you like the video, please hit the like button for more videos on toys. Oh, so handsome. Come on, comics!
Or for ass-kicking video games.
Haha. Then all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. Remember, Moscato Bots, till all are one. Moscato Bots, roll out!